Why would an entire civilization just vanish under the sea like a ghost town swallowed by the ocean overnight? And how do we even begin to bring back something that's been lost for thousands of years? The story of Atlantis is one of those legends that sticks in your mind and makes you question what's real and what's myth. People have been obsessed with this city for centuries. And now something unexpected has happened. Thanks to a combination of ancient clues and New Age technology, artificial intelligence has rebuilt what many believe could be the legendary Atlantis. This is the untold past, and today we're showing you what AI thinks Atlantis really looked like. Stick around, subscribe to the Untold Past, and help us uncover the secrets still buried beneath time. The mystery that never let go. A city that had everything, then disappeared without a trace. Why does that still haunt us? There's something eerie yet irresistible about the mystery of Atlantis. Maybe it's the way Plato described it, full of riches, power, beauty, and then gone. People say it's just a story. Others swear it's a hidden truth. But here's the thing. Myths don't survive thousands of years for no reason. They survive because there's something in them that feels true. That scratches at our curiosity. And Atlantis does exactly that. Plato didn't just make up a bedtime story. He placed Atlantis beyond the Pillars of Hercules, now thought to be the Strait of Gibraltar. He said it existed 9,000 years before his time, and he gave details: massive buildings, gold-lined walls, temples to Poseidon, circular canals, advanced tech for its time. The detail is almost too good. So the big question is, did he describe a memory passed down through time, or just the world's oldest sci-fi script? Fast forward to today, we've got better tools than ever. AI isn't about guessing or fairy tales. It takes data, texts, maps, geology, and builds something from it. Something that feels strangely real. That's exactly what it's done with Atlantis. Not based on what we want it to look like, but what the clues actually suggest. And it's kind of blowing people's minds. AI steps into ancient shoes. What happens when you ask a machine to recreate a city nobody has ever seen? That's what researchers tried with Atlantis. They fed AI everything they could get: descriptions from Plato, interpretations by historians, satellite data, underwater anomalies, you name it. And what came out is way more than a guess. It's a living picture. The idea isn't just to throw in cool-looking buildings. AI looked at how ancient cities were built, how people lived, how water moved, how architecture fit into natural landscapes. The result? A city that feels like it actually worked. It's not some futuristic fantasy. It's a place that could have been alive, thriving, organized. The city isn't shown as some blinged-out underwater palace. Instead, it looks functional, elegant, but grounded, with water canals flowing through wide rings, stone bridges connecting districts, towering temples set at the center. It's strange how right it feels. Like we're not imagining the impossible. We're remembering something real. The city in the sea, alive again. You can almost hear the noise of Atlantis when you look at the AI render. Boats sliding down the canals, markets buzzing with voices, priests climbing temple steps. It doesn't feel like fantasy anymore. It feels like memory being rewired. The AI reconstruction shows Atlantis split into zones: outer rings for agriculture, inner circles for markets, and a sacred core with temples and halls. The walls weren't just there to look pretty. They served to protect, organize, and divide function. Even the water that moved through the city wasn't just decorative. It was how they transported goods, kept cool, and stayed connected. This is the kind of thing that makes historians stop and stare, because it checks out. Ancient cities from Mesopotamia to the Indus Valley use similar patterns. The circular layout, seen in nature and in city planning. The concentric rings, they make sense for defense, control, and beauty. It's not some alien design. It's very human, and that makes it even more exciting. Chasing clues buried under centuries Atlantis might still be out there. That's the part that drives people crazy. For every skeptic who says it's a myth, there's a diver who swears they saw ancient stones deep in the ocean. There are those strange formations off the coast of Spain. Those lines in the ocean near the Bahamas. Even Antarctica gets thrown into the theory soup. AI isn't solving all the mysteries, but it's changing how we search. Instead of starting from scratch, now we have something to match, something to compare satellite data against. If an underwater structure even slightly matches what AI rebuilt, that's a big deal. It means we're closer. It means we're not just dreaming anymore. And let's not forget how AI helped rediscover other ancient places, lost cities in the Amazon, hidden ruins in Cambodia. Every time AI took what humans missed and brought it back, Atlantis might be next. The human touch in a machine's mind. Here's the strange part. When you look at the AI version of Atlantis, it doesn't feel cold or mechanical. It feels warm. It feels alive. That's the power of good data and storytelling combined. The machine didn't create this alone. It followed the trail we left, the stories, the maps, the myths. It stitched them together in a way that brings the past into focus. It's like the machine became a time traveler, not by magic, but by logic, pattern recognition, data layering, and yeah, a little bit of intuition built into the programming. That's the beauty of it. AI isn't taking over. It's working with us, helping us see what we couldn't see before. History meets future in one place. Atlantis isn't just some lost city anymore. It's now a digital reality. And that matters because once we see it, we can study it, build from it, compare it to other ruins, match the layout to places underwater or hidden in deserts. It's a tool that could change how we understand human history. We're entering an era where myth and science are shaking hands, where technology isn't just about the future, it's helping us fix the broken pieces of the past. This AI version of Atlantis might not be exact, but it's close enough to open new doors. It makes the myth feel like a memory, and that's a huge shift. The obsession continues. People aren't going to stop looking for Atlantis. That's the truth. The AI rebuild just gave the hunt new fuel. It's not about proving Plato right or wrong. It's about chasing that feeling. The idea that something incredible existed before us. Something we forgot. Something we lost. Atlantis taps into something universal. The fear of loss. The thrill of discovery. The need to connect the dots. And now with AI in the game, those dots are lighting up faster than ever. So what do we do next? We watch. We compare. We explore. Because this isn't the end of the story. It's the next chapter. And you're part of it. Every video, every image, every theory. This is how we piece together the puzzle. Atlantis might still be sleeping beneath the waves, but thanks to AI, we can finally picture it again. It's no longer just a legend. It's becoming something we can study, understand, and maybe one day find. If you're as fascinated by this journey as we are, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Join us here at the Untold Past, where the past comes alive in ways you never imagined. Thanks for watching, and stay curious.